Oh, someone just shit their pants. I heard that. I was like, damn, that was a wet one. Holy pepperoni. I'm dead. Did I do the weekly training already? Oh, yeah. I did.
Gotta mount my TV today, man.
What's going on?
Gotta mount my TV.
Oh, shit, did you get a new one?
No, I got the same one. I'm getting another one. I want to use this TV for like my gaming setup.
It's time for the AFC Championship and the
I
road
already
to
got
a
a
Super
desk and a
Bowl
chair
goes
coming.
through Indianapolis. It's the Chiefs and the Colts, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway.
For 3 straight years.
Stopped on the return of the 27.
The enemy team surrendered.
Sticking the field for their first drive of the game.
They know it's there.
Leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation.
Real superstar, Stroud, huh? Yeah, sit down.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Mr. Creed.
Trying again, following the sack.
Where you going, buddy? Yeah, sit down again.
And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a third down. Now it's Stroud. And that's a pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion.
Hunt that shit, fool.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He sends this away, and this is going to be a field flipper.
We played 3 years in a row. We're beating 3 straight years.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And they're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, they're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kitten, here's now the key.
No.
Seed in that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Changing things up. They're going to throw now.
Ready?
Into the hands of Neighbors. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First down, Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the gun, Stroud. Outside to his man Polk. And he's tackled for a short gain. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Pulled in at the 20. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Colts will take over. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Neighbors with the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it.
Damn, yo, the Browns just agreed on terms with Myles Garrett, a 4-year extension, $40 million per year. Oh my God.
Perfect example of how speed kills you defensively.
$40 million a year, yeah, and a 4-year deal. Holy crap.
Behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Damn. Well, nobody's going after him now.
2nd and 10 now. This is complete to Neighbors.
I'd say Hendrickson's probably going to be the biggest talk now.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier.
I'm wondering if Khalil Mack is going to come back to the Chargers or not, and where Joey's going to go.
Early downs.
Fuck, that's going to be a flag.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Yeah, that's insane.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So before this is punted away, officials stepping in. Looks like a timeout was called by the receiving team. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone.
I he just wanted the bag. $40 million a year. He's making quarterback money now.
And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out.
That's insane. They were desperate.
We haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a
Oh,
few
now he
lyrics,
can't
but
complain
nobody
anymore
knows
because
what
it's
the
like he
song
went for the bag instead of the championship.
Shotgun now, first round. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. They have themselves another 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. That finds Ayuk. Complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it down to a single point. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Trying to work quickly now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Taylor again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
From the 31. Catch is made down the right sideline.
Yeah.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie here in the 1st. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Stroud now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Stroud.
Yeah, sit down, fool.
They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. drive went backwards. He's going to send this one forward. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Milton has him on the quick hitter. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And once again, they can't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set.
There you go, buddy.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun.
Safety.
Well, I believe that was 3 sacks, and they're out. Or in this case, get off the field following that safety.
Well, that's a good call right there. You want baseball? Okay, I'll give you baseball. You know what that was? That was the equivalent of an immaculate inning in baseball. 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, you're out. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. That's immaculate. I don't think we'll see it again in this game.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Here's Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts with it on 4th and 1. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Gets this one to Harrison. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Milton back to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
They go play action here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Still sticking with the passing game. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Man in motion, out of the slot. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
That between Lamar or
Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And Unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From midfield on 2nd down. He's on the move.
The
coverage is too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. To throw, Milton. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Milton to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Here's a handoff for Taylor. Space to the left. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Here's a give to Taylor. Is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts grow the lead now to 22 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taken in by Likely.
Get the fuck down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch.
Oh,
He was going to
shit,
take
I
on
know you
all
just did this
comers
right
to
now.
try to make it a reality.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Finds Diablo there on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Milton now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chiefs and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. He's finally
Thank you. Are you fucking kidding? How did none of you get that fumble?
And they get it back. A huge play continues.
That's wild.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Chiefs trail by 22 now.
Chiefs 14.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5.
Wait, who? Oh, yeah.
But a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
I can't believe all that. $40 million a year. That's insane.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Wonder what Austin is going to come in. Cleveland Brown Nation, there's hope.
Powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. Taken in by Harrison. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A run here with Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Back to throw. Here's Milton. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Only one. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun now for Stroud. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud.
Pick, user alert.
This one, and it is intercepted. And the Colts take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
That coordinator calls a screen pass. The last thing he's thinking is an interception. We so rarely see interceptions on screens. But when that defense has an awareness, as they did right there, and they got their eyes on the quarterback, they blow up that screen and even do it one better, taking the ball away.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come.
That was a terrible game. My teammates went out.
A 10 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Another run for Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
gain of 4 yards. Rashawn Gary on the tackle. First and goal.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They stay on the ground with Williams. Scores! Touchdown, Indy! The Colts continue piling it on here in the 4th. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
46. Chiefs 14.
Bates has it all set up. Kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to... Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? Sit down.
This one does not go far.
Get comfortable on the ground. Where you belong.
Situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
For what?
That finds Ayuk complete.
For Metcalf?
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Well, everybody backed out of it. I wonder if they're asking for too much. New England, I could see possibly doing that.
Stroud. Taken in by Pierce. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
What is
it? That's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday, right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle.
Probably not.
Those extra yards to the catch.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Nope.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, 3 years straight, them taking that ass whooping.
To the air yet again. It's
Either, wow, you could have went for that pick. How the fuck are you a superstar? Anyway, either Cardinals or Buccaneers, so either Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson.
Touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Dumbass, could have went for it. How the hell are you superstar, fool?
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Chiefs will trail by 25. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Re-signed Javonte Williams because
And that one goes for a gain of
he's an
11.
86 from my
And it's
team
good
and he's
for
on the bench.
Indianapolis
I could
first
trade him
down.
and get some value.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts. Straight ahead with Williams. Cuts right. That's
Damn.
good yardage with a new set of downs.
No, I'll keep running it
Now we
with
get a
you.
timeout from the Colts. That's their first. First down, and they go right back to it. And they make the play
I'm
at
wondering
the
where he's
23,
gonna go,
a gain of
too.
Only a little. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. On second down, a run with Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field
Oh, you
goal
gotta
team is out
squeeze every
there.
point you can out
His
of
kick
this.
is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Colts pick up the win in this one,
Yeah.
and they'll raise that Lamar Hunt
Beat them by
trophy
4.
as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl.
And Devontae only freaking played a freaking quarter. Rushed it 8 times and had more rushing yards than their whole squad. Damn, I held them to freaking 2 rushing yards. Damn. That is what I call getting fucked. That's right, the Rook did it, or the 1 year out of Washington. Alright, who are we playing next? It is time to find out. How the hell did you become a superstar when you be playing too funny, my friend, huh? Oh, what the fuck? He's an X-Fat? No way. Damn. The rookie, strong safety I got in the draft. Yeah, damn. Must have been that pick in the last game of the season that did that. That's true, too. Hold on, I'll be back in a second. Oh. Oh, right, I'm back. Oh, yeah. Tampa Bay, I'll be playing Mr. Lamar. I'll be playing Mr. Lamar. Probably beat him by 2 touchdowns. Are you fucking kidding me? MVP, MVP. Ketchup. Oh, he's an X Factor now. Well, dang nabbit. We gotta change that ability. Now, run and gun will probably be his. Or actually, not bazooka. Yeah, that's true too. I'm gonna try bazooka first to see. I don't need that. That works. I think he won defensive rookie of the year. I mean, he's a superstar. Damn. Damn. That was the number they gave him. I don't know. He got defensive player of the year. Good job, man. Either him or Charles. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have him on here, and then I have. But there we go. That works. I'll probably play this game later, but we made it. We made it again, but this time with a different fucking time. Let's see if anybody else got any stars that I don't know about. They gave Brock Bowers freaking X Factor too. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna give him double me. I'll just leave these. That's insane. Still Superstar X Factor. That's annoying because I can't even freaking use Pitts at all. Yeah, I still don't get how this motherfucker got it. Probably because of that pick in week 18. I'm about to save. I'm about to go make some lunch because my ass is hungry.